And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Alright, continuation of what I talked about before with regards to Madden and why this year's Madden is just horrible. A lot of it got kind of showcasing what I'm seeing in this gameplay. Just looking at the way people play the game and calling out their tendencies with just left run that he keeps running. And the thing is, when you know something is coming, in this game, a lot of times it's hard to stop it. Like, you know they're gonna run after they do a run play like again, they're gonna run play action after that. And that's the thing that he did all game. And you know it's coming. You know what plays you need to pick so you can try to get him to stop it, because you know on defense, but you can't do anything about it. And that's a real reason why this game gets frustrating. Plus the time, of course, the time runoff. And you really only get one chance to make one mistake in the game and give an extra possession, and, you know, basically the game's over. So on this first drive here, you know, you just let it run, see what kind of plays he likes to run. Because you generally, what I've seen, I'm not gonna say most people do, but what I've seen is people tell you all they're gonna do within the game within the first drive. All the players they're gonna run, they will run in that first drive. If you let them run up say 5 to 10 plays upfield, they will show you all their playbook within the first drive. And that's kind of what I'm seeing with him. You know, the under center run plays that he does, the play action, then the 5 wide, the quads, verts. And he runs all of it like in his first drive. So like on the next drive, I can see it coming, and I'll try to call plays to adjust to it, and we'll just see how the game plays. So another thing too, like the beta that's coming. If I see anything in the beta that strikes me as odd, I don't even want to hear all that conversation about it's a work in progress. No, whatever you see in the beta is what the final game is going to be. Because last year we played the beta, everybody complained about how weak the defense is. The game releases, they never changed anything. What we played in the beta is what we saw that first week that Madden released. The same thing. So I'm not giving them any more second chances. Like, you know, it's the beta, it's a work in progress. I don't care. If I see any issues in the beta, if it doesn't get addressed before in the beta, then that's what you're going to get in the final game. And this play just right here on third down, it's a running theme with him. He likes to play man defense, which is the thing that I've seen now lately. Everybody's going into man defense as the end all be all. I mean, I don't blame them. Zones don't work, so what else are you going to call? You have to call man defense. You know, you pick a good team that plays man and play man. It's what the game is resolved to, because they never fixed defense from the beta till now. Defense was never fixed. You can do whatever you want to do on offense, and you're at the mercy of the offense. You just have to be the one that make the mistakes. You make the mistakes and you give your opponents an extra chance. And that's the entire game. Madden 25, it's possessions because of the clock runoff. The more possessions your opponent has, the more chance they have to win if they have the ball on offense. Because you can barely stop anybody. You know stuff is coming, and you can't do anything to stop it. So right here I'm just trying to score, and then we get back to him playing offense, and we just go again from there. But that's my takeaway this year in terms of like the beta. If I do play the beta, whatever impression I get from the beta is what I'm going to look as the final product for Madden. Because you get tired of giving Madden EA second chances to fix stuff that you know is a problem, and they see it early, but they never fix it. Here's where he runs verts the first time, with the running back leaking underneath. You know, good play. Well, best believe you see that formation again, more likely he's going to run verts off of that all over again. And you know, this play he runs as well, but he just scrambles out the pocket every single time. You get contains don't work because the D-line just do not know how to follow. Here's another issue that I have this year too, is the blue zones. I got blue zones with safety help, and the guy just blows by both the blue zones. Like, what's the point of having blue zones on the field if they're not going to play depth like the way they're supposed to? The whole entire defense just get exposed on a streak play. You know what I mean? And I know it's there. He's bracketed on that play, and he still beat everybody. Defense, again. And that's stuff we saw in the beta. We called it from the beta. We said defense is weak this year. Hopefully he addressed it for the... Nope, they never, ever, ever addressed it. They tuned stuff, but defense is never addressed. The safety still look at people running into their zones and do absolutely nothing. Like this play right here. Watch that deep in route by Allen. The blue zone is sitting there. The safety is just looking at me across the middle of the field with nobody in front of him. I'm able to complete that pass because the safety doesn't do anything. He's just sitting there watching the guy cross his zone. 24, those safeties will follow. They'll play anybody within your prescribed zones. You know what I mean? And the thing is, the harder your opponent is, the more these problems become glaring and frustrating. It makes people mad because that's where the competition lies. It's when you're playing tougher people. But then when you know what your opponent's going to do and you can't stop it, it's frustrating. Here's a different variation of what the play scorer touched off last time, but I know the tight end is going to be open because he's playing cover 2. You know what I mean? I like to win off of stuff that makes sense. But then when I'm playing my opponent and the stuff that he's doing doesn't make sense based on how I'm trying to defend against it, it gets extremely frustrating. It's almost to the point of just annoyance, and it's like I don't want to play the game. I do not have fun playing this game. Even when I win, it's not fun because I know the reason why I won. Especially this game, the only reason why I won is because I made one stop because of something that he was doing, and my plays just happened to stop it. If he had caught on to what I was doing earlier on within the drive, maybe he would have changed up a little bit. But he didn't catch it late. He tried to run it twice in a row, and you're gonna see. And I was able to stop it. This is the extra possession I'm talking about. I go ahead and fumble the ball here, so the possession switches. Now he has an extra possession, so I know I have to make at least one stop if I even want to win this game. So let's see if I can hopefully stop him here. Like I said, hopefully. This is stuff I've been calling out all game. You see this little right and see. I'm just calling out what I'm adjusting to based on what I know his tendency. He just ran the ball earlier, so he's gonna run. He's not gonna run 2 run plays in a row, so it's play action. So I'm blitzing everybody, but of course, the blitzers never get to the quarterback. Another thing too in this game is you can't sack the quarterback because all you gotta do is just run backwards. And you're gonna see that happening when I'm on offense. Because I know they can't sack me, even if they break the line. I'll just take off running the opposite way and then throw the ball away, which is it's like a bailout to me. I think in the game, like quarterback shouldn't be so fast they just outrun everything. Every quarterback just outruns the D lineman. If you see it early, just outrun the lineman, outrun the contains all game. The stuff that he's doing. So it's a lot of issues with 25 that over time it just gets to the point where it's like you just get tired of dealing with it. It's too exhausting. Game after game after game. And like I said, there are lots of other games that is out this year that you can play. So my distraction just goes to play other games that create less and less of a headache to play. And then, of course, every once in a while, you get the itch to want to play football. So you come back to Madden and you play one game, and then you're like, this stuff again, and then you just leave. It's like you don't touch it anymore. So that's kind of what's been going on with me this year. It's like, yeah, I'm posting here and there. It's just today again, I just had the itch to play. But as I'm playing this game, I'm just like, this is why I don't play this game, because of this crap right here. I don't know if the lineman was jacked up here. It's a man defense, but the guy that's sticking him didn't get out there. I saw it early, and I just threw it to Swift. Right here, I'm trying to hit Allen again deep in the end zone here, but he has 2 safeties on top, so they kind of played it well. So I'm just gonna ignore this and throw it away. Oh, I just found my tight end. Get the first down. So yeah, man, like I'll try to play the beta, but like I said before, if I see any issues in the beta, and I know it's going to be a glaring issue when the game comes out, I'm looking at the beta as the final product this year. The last 2 years I've given them chances, and it's the same thing. Whatever you play in the beta is what we get in the final release anyways. It doesn't seem whatever changes they're making is, here goes run left. It's making a huge difference. So now I'm adjusting to the run by moving, moving my safety over to the top, and then, just moving everybody over if I see him running the ball. So here's where he starts to make the mistake, drops the ball, and here on 3rd down, you're going to see him go back to verts, because that's his thing, because he's looking for that running back underneath. So what I'm doing right here, I'm playing man, but I got a zone variation off of it. So it's like, I'm manning the tight end and also manning the running back, because I know that's where he wants to go. I got the safety on the top left, manning the wide receiver on the left. So I'm the free guy on the left corner. So I'm going to run to help the tight end if he comes across, and then hopefully my guy in the middle can pick up the running back. So that's the defense there. Because I know that's what he wants to run, and he dumps it down there anyways. So okay, all right, we'll stop it. So he's going to go no huddle, I believe. and he's gonna run the exact same thing again, same defense. Now, right now, I'm on the mercy of my computer character to man the running back. He has to man the running back because I got to help with the tight end coming across, and he does it again. Of course, we're able to stop him by just sheer luck. You know what I mean? And I mean that's essentially your ball game. That's the extra stop I needed. You know, I was able to stop it, but I'm glad it worked there. But it's like that doesn't happen all the time. You know what I mean? These are the differences between like a good game and a bad game. Is when you know somebody's going to do something, I just want to be able to call a play to stop what the person is doing. If there's more than 50 to 70% chance of the stuff that you call to work, I think the game becomes a good game. But if it's a 50-50 or 30-70 chance if it's going to work, yeah, it's going to be frustrations every single time. And that's what we've gotten this year in Madden, is we've gotten more of 70-30, 40-60 chance of stuff working. And the game just gets annoying. And then to make it worse, not only that the stuff you call doesn't work, then they don't give you enough chance in the game to correct it because the clock keeps running. So it's like you got a shorter game with all these mistakes in it. It just creates for a frustrating headache to play game all the way overall. So, but like I said, I'll continue posting gameplay videos again once Madden 26 comes out. But as of right now, this is what you're gonna get from me. Is from time to time I'll post videos, but I'm not really playing this game every day. All right, guys, I'll talk to you on the next time. Laters. One.
And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried